Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice all, for this is Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools. And I'm DJ Than from Fairbanks, Alaska. Rejoice! Rejoice! For it is the holidays. And the holidays, yeah, it could be any kind of holiday, you know. Here in the Endless Now, it's always a holiday. Woo-hoo-hoo. Not only is it a holiday, it's a rock and roll party. It's a rock and roll party in your head, if you're wearing headphones. So anyhow, what have we going on the Eternal Playlist here in the Endless Now? What kind of party are we brewing for your head? Well, you know what? The reason I'm so buoyant, well, okay, there's several reasons I'm so buoyant. I'm only going to tell you one. Okay, you know, I've been teasing forever, actually, you know, so probably since, you know, the very beginning, the first 20 or so videos, I've been teasing that Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools is the only place that you can get all these various different types of music. And I've mentioned a lot. I've mentioned klezmer. And, you know, I have yet steadfastly refused to play any klezmer. Well, I am remedying that situation right now with, at long last, some klezmer. This is from 1999, the Flying Bulgar Klezmer Band from the Agata album. I got Bulgar Blues, Sumkinda Hora, and Cooking Bulgars. That's right. The Flying Bulgar Klezmer Band. Hey, it's a new story. It's a new genre. It's a new style. It's a new kind of music. Right here, we're playing it. Yeah. All right. Good. There we go. Just get that initial burst of excitement out. Ooh, you know. Now we're gonna listen to the Flying Bulgar Klezmer Band. Yes, this is Bulgar Blues, 1999, the Agata album. Flying Bulgar Klezmer Band. Klezmer fusion just to mess with your head. Bulgar, Flying Bulgar Klezmer Band, Bulgar Blues. This is some kind of Hora, Flying Bulgar Klezmer Band. Klezmer, Klezmer. Some traditional klezmer clarinet work there at the end, punctuating the fact that this is klezmer. So we're going to wrap it up with Cooking Bulgars from the same album, Flying Bulgar Klezmer Band. Cooking Bulgars. sounds remarkably like polka. They share some of the same instruments and probably have roots that bisect in the past. All coming from Eastern Europe, Germany, what have you. That was the Flying Bulgar Klezmer band. Giving you some klezmer, finally. One of my oaths. One of my oaths. Oh, one of my heroic quests has been absolved. I now have played klezmer. I'm DJ Than from Fairbanks, Alaska. This is Axis Picks, Claw Hammers and Footstools, the Everything Channel. If you love rock and roll, and I mean rock and roll under the big umbrella, all recorded music since the beginning of time all the way into the future and back. Well, Axis Picks, Claw Hammers and Footstools is the place to go, the place to be. Do the do, be the B, see the C. Tune in, turn on, drop back by. Thank you so much.